Sreba Swana, washa me. Okay, it will be a quabam so. Na, you may drink a mocha craft for Ghana, Humpty, over so a more quaba. A church will be a church will be a, it will be a quaba. Over Swana, well, like, washa me. So now, we have a quick discussion. We have something to discuss right now, which is of very important of national concern, right? National concern. It's about so let's know where you are watching us from by typing your comments and let's know where you are watching us from. It should be about you are welcome. You are welcome. Now, yen no, and I don't pay as Nra, yes, yesterday, and you say Asante region, Otunfo, a yebu or honor, you say a yebi because of Asante region. Now, I saw a video online, video online, yenuanum bi ehye me fa say security uniform all ma tuna chire no Asante Defense Force na me hu sa no me fa image ni posti here, okay, me fa image ni posti say hey, where from this, okay, and then there were a lot of reactions about it. Many people were in support, say okay, Asante Defense Force, and some too were giving different ideas, say how come we are having this kind of security, because a big believe say yet to mama we are being governed by a constitution and also we are not in a monarchy, but a bit okay say like yet Asante what is our defense force, no, okay, and then another people, a group of people also said no, omonim denti defense ministry, okay, near police na yawo soldier for near national security name no yabati say obi nso create say Asante Defense Force. It be say I'm say okay, then let me post this picture and then see what will happen. It be for picture and me post it here, and there were a lot of reactions from different angles, and I was like okay, and then let's all see how it goes. So we had discussion on TikTok, okay, this morning we had discussion on TikTok, and we are having this discussion to see say okay, and you know say see an idea go social media ni ya hu say Asante region ko no ma ye no bi ate Asante Defense Force ati say am face am dey protect Asante man and I say Asante region or hene hom am dey ball hene mo ban. So people were like okay, oh this is a good idea, okay, people were like this is a good idea, and then there's another group of people so some face said no, we have defense ministry, we have police, we have military, we have all kinds of securities in this country. So how do somebody want to create a defense force? And yes, security, defense force. That's the key word, defense force. Meaning that more than even security, because force, it's more or less a military kind of. So to say, it's okay. And then let's have discussion about this. What do you guys think about this? Do you see this thing to be normal? Is this something everybody can also wake up and create? Because can people from other regions also create similar thing? You can bring your comment. I want to know. Do you think that we are being governed by a constitution, right? We are being governed by a constitution. Now constitution, we should have a ministry of defense. Ministry of defense in terms of police, national security, military, and all that. Now that's what I say. You say be a kuobi and I said tribe be starting defense force. How do you see this? Do you see this thing to be normal? Obi abetimi it is normal. How do you see this? I want to know from you. Let me know your comments. I want to know from you. How do you see this? Do you see this thing to be normal? Say that's what I say. Votarians also voter defense force. Are you comfortable? Are you okay with that? Yeah, but that's already to say. Ebia Bono Defense Force, almost about to Defense Force, and then Obia started Obia. How do you see such thing? No, do you see something wrong with it? And I say you see nothing wrong with it. And then the question basically be Obia we should look at it from a different angle. I know, sir. Mostly, already some of this argument, but people mostly because of it's more of like tribal, no? People want to defend it in a way, okay? People want to defend it in a way because it's more like tribal, you know. Obia person defending the tribe, like how Ghana here, we are more tribal, no? But sometimes, no, so no, it's not just about the tribe, no, it's about think of the bigger picture. Do you think in a bigger picture, no, this is something we should all begin to do? Is this something we should all say start to say, yeah, nah? And then the question is say, yeah, you be say, should we all begin to do these things? And it's what is a area, north for northern region for Swati or defense force. Oko voter regional, yati defense force. Oko central regional, omati defense force. Oko baby obia started omo defense force. How do you see that? I want to know. How will you see? How will you feel? How will you see that when you begin to see say obia started on one defense force? I just want to know because I remember say I remember say omo de Emrako Parliament House say yen dissolve all vigilante groups. Okay, there was a law. I'm the Emrako Parliament House say yen dissolve vigilante groups. Minimum so big grant is I don't know how many of you have heard about that. Who's that politicians no more creative vigilante that kind of groups a very disturbing groups. It's I'm maybe call Parliament House say dissolve the creation of vigilantes. It's they say and now no ever honor your judgment. Say ultimate vigilante group be say oh yeah the na say open a buying board open security a ban be provide security amount, right? Say police, say military, whatever. They have to provide some security for you. And I'm the Emrako Parliament House dissolve say nobody should be able to create vigilantes again, vigilante groups, because now a warring and no one's react to vigilante or to vigilante groups. So they were creating that vigilante groups, which is very worrying. I'm in the Emrako Parliament House and dissolve I don't know how many of you have seen that law. I'm in the Emrako Parliament House it's a dissolve vigilante groups. And he said after say a dissolve vigilante groups are that politicians see the now Obeda sorry now what to say Abia tribe way on one defense force. Now votarians on defense force. Now north for on defense force. Now bono force on defense force. Now Asante region for Asante so take defense force. How do you see this? Do you see this thing to be something you find say normal? And I said I see a fan say I mean we should take a critical look at it. Do you think say we should take a critical look at it and I say we should take it as normal? Why we tell me biano? Welcome. Why? We are welcome. Share video na mame. Obi am like na share my. I can see only 3 people have shared the video. I don't know so far which people are watching me. Unless you comment here, you comment before I know exactly the person watching me. Okay. Yes, so just comment, let me know where you're watching me from. But so far, this is the discussion we want to discuss. Should we all accept to say tribe will be able to on one defense force? That's what I am asking. I just want to know. Because what is your take Asante defense force? Now say votarian so etiomo na we must etiomo na we must na. And then it will later look more or less say like Ministry of Defense, I be more useless, right? I be more useless because now we are starting to on one defense force, so the police and the military will become more or less useless. Okay, Mr. Hambo Ajonewa, welcome, bro. And I Blue View official, so joining. Blue View, welcome, bro. All of you welcome. Please share the video for me. Share the video, like the video. Make sure you like it for me. Okay, so we are discussing about this vigilantes that they are creating. These are all vigilantes who, we wake up to see people are creating defense force, and we want to know whether what they are creating, should we all embrace it? Yeah, embrace it. Something that you're good to. Should we all embrace it? And I say we should take a critical look at it. Say this thing can create a problem. Should we all embrace it? Say, yeah, papa. And I say no. You're taking a critical look at it again, because me, I'm only thinking, say, so far as we are creative, meaning say it's allowed. Obi so be creative on a region, and then all the regions, they begin to create a defense force. Now Obi are starting creating the defense force, Now it will get to a point. Nobody will need the security service in Ghana again. Ghana security service. Obi are better to protecting them. Into you call voter regional, they'll start protecting themselves because someone will voter defense force. Oko Asante regional, Asante Defense Force, Oko Bono Regional, Amwo Bono Defense Force. It's nice or man no. You best start creative way am obia be creative either born home by own. It's nice it will become more or less military, any police, any national security, they'll start becoming more like useless because people will not want to call them for any emergency or anything again because obia started creating on another day. So that's my concern. I'm personally discussing. So I want to know from you. Well, with you, how do you see this? Okay, just type your comments. I'll read it for you. Type your comments. Let me who view. How do you see this? You started creating defense force. We're creating defense force. And now, in everything there, Bibisha say na wa hu. It means obisubet we ahase bi. Obisubet we ahase. Nti right now no, ye hu Asante Defense Force, okay? Nti enyo nwanwa say ubehu bi so say e bia bono for so create bono defense force. So ya way. So obi create bia meaning say somebody can also create because somebody na did that ekuoku ano. So now people begin to create their own thing. Ti we create, now we create, now we create, now we create. And at the end, ya when year na media me used to say ya nya careful. This kind of small nyama na ye I say oh yeah nyama ketu bi na ye for particular eno anyi na be grow na be kese. So me I'm thinking say something like this and say take a critical look at it and just not take it like say a normal tribal something that is all. I'm only looking at the bigger picture say obia betwe criticize the way be na obia so creative o manuma. How is the country going to look like? Sen or Manube looking like? So now people will not like to have the national security as their guide or the police. People will now depend on their own forces or their own creations of security. So that's how I'm thinking. So I don't know where you're watching me from and how you also think. But you are welcome. All of you are welcome. I can see people are watching me. You are welcome. Please, you are welcome. Let's know where you're watching me from. Mr. Humble, view. What do you guys see about this creation of defense force from the regions and all that, from the regions, tribes, How do you see that? Do you see this thing to be normal, or you see it to be say it's not that normal? How do you see it? I want to know your view. Me personally, who will be a view? I want to know your view. So just type your comment. Yes, just type your comment. Let me know your view. How do you see people or tribes creating their own defense force? How do you see them? How do you see them? I want to know from you. How do you see them? Do you feel that it is the right way to go? Say, tribe will be a bit to start creating on one defense force. Do you feel that that's the way to go? Say now we are making creating on one defense force. Until that means the police and the securities will become a bit more useless because we are starting creating on one crop for, we started training on one crop for. Yeah, that means what are we going to use the police for? What are you going to use the military for? Because people are training their own people. I mean, that's how I see it. So I'm only asking, say, how do you guys see this? How do you guys see these creations? Do you think, say, encouraging? Should we encourage this, or you think that we should look at it again? And then the question, Ibusa. So if you are listening to me, you can let me know your view. Let me know your view. Okay. Yes. So that's it. That's it. That's Ghana. Okay, that's Ghana. But I don't know, you see, I don't know. But in other regions, I don't know whether in other parts of Africa, people are allowed to do same thing. Okay. I don't know whether in other parts of Africa, people are allowed to do the same thing happening in Ghana here, that if you are from any tribe, or something, you can create your own defense force and blah, blah, blah and all that. I don't know whether in other parts of Africa, people are allowed to do same thing. I don't know. I will have to find out whether these things are allowed in other parts of Africa. If not, that means Ghana, we accept everything. Okay, and what we are accepting, can be good or can be dangerous. It is two things. Whether what we are accepting can be good or can be dangerous. And so we have to look at it again. Our defense ministry, what are their actions? What are their thoughts? If anybody want to create this kind of forces, how do they feel? Is it okay for the country to be creating this kind of stuff? We want to know. We want to know. So we leave all this thing to the defense ministry. We leave everything up to them to decide. We can't decide for them. But as a concerned citizen, Sanema will be a poppy up. as I said, you should be more interested to talk about it, to share your view. Let people know your view. What are the motivations behind this? Get it? What are the motivations behind this? Because vigilante groups here being a politicians no a critic more money say a creative problem Ghana no some way. Sa vigilante here be na politicians no omo critic there be have elections are not a creative problem no because politician wey baby to abana aside say senka aban man police or dey be ko no ono a boys what train no ma or kwa no mu di nachi so hu as a politician no oko baby a oko abato ase a abana ma police say odi wachi na protect no dey ko but here comes the case omo police for no then they take their own personal nkofo a omo train no omo musika omo di omachi na de enchi omo fa san nkofo ne say so fa nipa ko no train no as vigilante ni ko a okaso nkoye nkwase ade bi a obetimi akoye. You see how they create the vigilante politician no creative vigilante na so oko police station no afone di nachi okwa na ade bia nse se oye krampo na obetimi command vigilante ne se kokoye we kokofa ballot box kokofa we and they will do it because ni master otuanika but police for no hardly no ebeye den se obetimi use police no dey say kind of na juma na say obi kofa ballot box no the police may not do that thing it's no one creative or one vigilante no mo na media no do machi and sane manana a creative problem be start say you have elections and one a problem say ba no into we say how a commission call police station na the body guys in achi one be ayi Malik Basinteli or call police station the body guys did achi we call police station the body guys in achi we call the body guys in achi and sane mano and one the creating tokwa ene sa agi basabasa no sa ne ma na ane kwesi so nti no ene be say ba na say you very careful nyu how you be deal with them enye say bibia ba na you just embrace it because ebia your tribe and say why you no you have to take a critical look at it and then you create no is it going to be safer on all of us our side? Is it going to bring something beneficial? And I say it could create a problem. Ni na no adwene ho ahwe. Don't just think about it say ebia I am a tribe you know everything goes bibia de bia no I accept it. No, we don't do that. That's the question bibia. How do you see this? Do you see say they are starting ko no say other sorry ne na say who say other regions be are starting so create omo dia. Will you be okay? Are you okay? Are you comfortable? Other sorry na say Votarians are creating omo defense force. Bono region, Bono 4 accuracy on the defense force. Northern region, accuracy on the defense force. As central region, Asante region, Obia staticity the defense force. Are you going to be comfortable? Are you going to be okay? Should you all accept that? That's the question, maybe, sir. It's really a garden here. That's the question I have for everybody watching me. Yes, that's the question I have for everybody. Let me see which people are watching me. Let me know, okay? If you are watching me, let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know your name because I can see people are watching me, but I don't know where they're watching me from and even their name. So let me know where you're watching me from. Just comment your name. Let me know where you're watching me from. Your name. Okay, let me know your name. Where you're watching me from, let me know. Yes, let me know where you're watching me from. So I wanted us to discuss this. Okay, so I think always I share my view. My view is that I don't know no. We should take a critical look at it. Okay? We should take a critical look at it. Because I don't know it's all who say so na say obia yanka hwea that means obi so be follow I the same thing. Obi so be follow I the same thing. Now yen nyina be start the same thing or system no oman kitikiti no. Obi be start create ono defense force. We creating it there. Now obi a start so creating it there. And then something becomes to happen. Because say we're creating a defense force, there be or try say obey protect or one different. I mean, it's something. I think say it's of national security concern. That's how I see it. I don't know how some of you guys see, but me, I see it as a national security concern. Me, I see these things should be national security concern, but people see it to be normal. Where they say normal, where they say be able to create, where they say normal thing, you can go and register. I'm not saying that you cannot go and register for a security group or agency, but even the kind of name now they better okay. So you can say okay, yeah, then you can put a private person we no go register ma Asante region. The Asante Defense Force no, a private person we go register. And why you use Asante Defense Force and we protect Kumasi ni Asante hene, right? Now, obisu beka just also then a private, and also we go create TB voter region. Say voter defense force. So now Obia because say creating it there, Obia be creating it there, and when everybody begins to create their own stuff like this, no, Hwana and the Bako use police for no, Hwana the Bako use military for the bomb mobile. People will not begin to pay attention to the military and the police again because now Obia to be created on another day. So I want to say that no, and that's where my concern is. My concern, you know, you get it. That's my concern. Okay, yeah, comment to. I mean, reading chairman. Blue, Mr. Blue View. I say the fate of Syria, Libya, and Iraq await Ghana if this is not stopped immediately. Wow, it's the Blue View official. As much can know. I see the fate of Israel, Syria for no. The same thing in Ghana, you headed to so say this thing could lead to the same thing. And also view or the abandon, you know. So that's his view. So you know, I think say we say about now, I say taking a critical look at it. And yes, I find say a trap you know, or a trap in normal. Say this was already a normal. I mean this is normal. No. And so taking a critical look at it. Say, why you say no? Obisuba ko yebi. Obisuba ko yebi. Now we so ko yebi. Now we so create bi, and now Obia started creating on one region there, the tribe there, and you know what that means. You know what that can create. You know what that can create. And you know, we should be careful when we are creating. We should be doing with some of these things. Okay, I'm not saying say good and not saying good. I don't have more idea about it, but what I see as an ordinary Ghanaian, they say this thing should be of a national concern because I'm only thinking about say other people will begin to create some. You can't criticize the person. So we be creative, and at the end, you know, now you're sure na kofa issues about. That's how I see it. You know, I think that's my view. So what question you can ask me. Or question me a bit with Sam. If you have any question, you can ask me. Any question at all about this. Yeah. And also, my topic when is that 11 West African nationals? Who has heard the news? 11 West African nationals as Ghana. Besides repeating 11 West African nationals. Just say Ghana, Africa 4. To say Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal. Countries where say 11 or more citizens as Ghana 4. Now, ni nana saying me reading cham ni nana say. Who's that? USA, America for already no Ghana started deportees from USA. Ghana started receiving West African deportees from USA. Okay, that means Ghana had gone on an agreement with USA. Say nkrofo bi am cycle am free West Africa bi ano Ghana ebeji wom. Timi no aka Ghana government and US government assign agreement that say omoji US deportees are free West African countries. Now when US for a deportee and conform say 11 a free omumanum. Now some for 11 no free West African countries, okay? Free West African countries. Okay, yeah, I'm aware. Okay, free West African countries. Now free West African countries a bit free Nigeria, a bit free Togo, okay, Togo any other countries. And the US for a deportee one. No, one thing I say, no more the US a deportee defense defense ministry one, okay? Deportee a defense one, no more them one. And then now Ghana agree say obeju and I want Ghana core agreement and I'm buy about Ghana. Now the NTO see Ghana and say Ghana for G deportees Ghana for G deportees I'm buy ana mo do makogu military camp bi am do makogu a soldier for bi a camp and I say I mean a security zone bi a soldier for na hwe om so na according to citizens no am say one omunim de ntia US for a deport wom. Secondly omunim de ntia US for deport wom no Ghana so ababeji wom abegugu Ghana ombeji omgugu ebegu Ghana no am so makoko jo magu ayi military barracks bi and as a military safer place bi oman ka hwe antrom say US for deport wom na ye Ghana for yabeje mo ti so oman ka hwe antrom no so mkoji wom ba enti no omo nti asese Ghana for akwaji wom aba enti no omo so ma den omo su Ghana nti ni se da ho no was omo so omo nti asese omo they are infringing on their rights omo infringe on rights say Gina Ghana for jom ba eno kwampo no Ghana for akwako kipo ma hye be a te say omo no they are infringing on their rights nye say bi omo bu omo but I mean omo anka nchiro mo so omo ba perform aba Ghana omo anka nchiro omo nya say edo aba Ghana ana Ghana for so ajom no omo so omo ko gu ba bi a they are enclosed as a detention you know detention so they are not they don't have freedom as I say they don't have freedom in terms of someone tell say adana Ghana for be job no do ba manu no so do mo ba ye no o man ka hwe ankyerem na o ma so do makogu ba bi a o ni freedom bi anti no o so ma si o so that's it that's what's happening right now anti no what say you see 11 West African nationals as you Ghana for eno ano no US for any deport wom and a Ghana for there you see e be jom and a president any foreign ministry omakọ sign akwajo omaba omkwajo omaba ye no we mu so omonti asese adana Ghana for ajo omaba omajo omaba Ghana na omajo omaba kwampo no oma nka nchrom se ye jemodi maba Ghana na say I mean come on information so they have also sued the government of Ghana so that's it I don't know what you guys think about it. Yeah, Sika production welcome Sika welcome like the video for me, okay, like and share. And humble Lion. Yeah, what do you guys say about this? Say yes, see Ghana for no. What do you say about that? Do you think that is the right way to go? But Ghana there. Yeah, I just say J West yeah, J deportees. Yes, yeah, J deportees. Now on him. Anka Gina omo J deportees no and Kenya problem. I see our president Mama. I see him say or try say obe follow or for yeah papa nana or for Nkrumah ideology no or try to follow that kind of Pan-Africanism no no mahune so be on person or best start and neglect Africa let's kind of name no I understand that view but be free no and I support that say was starting edgy deportees West African people no so but problem they say Ghana now already no right now as it stands right now no there is insecurity so there's insecurity and now bet is Nigeria for young kofo saying Nigeria for akoye say kidnapping ni nyama bebre nti no ama oman mu no a bit of insecurity abam nti omokwaso omojije nkrofo say no na a raise more tension but system say oman na already nti battle insecurity also guso je nkrofo ba so eno na ama nkrofo ready that kind of awareness no but nka do ye ne de nka ne koma no in a right way ne nka ne koma say obeje Africa ni bia obeba bia nka you are welcome but ebia time no anytime or the job no any ebia nkofo so say problem wo ho so that's it me I don't see anything wrong with it say oji Africa for but as at the same time me support say o see Ghana for no o see o my Ghana say yeah then o mo friend you right no I support that one I support it you see one because untim kwaje deportees in free obi ma so ma okwaje omo ba yan kwampo no wa mo ma hu se hefa kwampo ne dem okọ US for no mo ma hu so mo ba Ghana o US for no hu se dem ba Ghana omo US for deportee wo no omo de omo ba Ghana no okay I was say long before colonialism the Asante built one of the Africa's most advanced governments. Many are not aware. Since the 1600s, they had a council organization. I mean, psychiatrist or chair the Asante for no kingdom next year. Okay, or chair how are the whole thing is here. Okay. Wow. 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 And so that means Sika is in support of maybe a CNT Asante Defense Force Sika is in support of all this kind of stuff. Okay. Oh, I think that's it. And you know, Sika does support it. But question here is say you may support it, okay, you may support it. But the Ebusane say, is this something that we should all encourage? Should we all encourage certain? Is this something we should all encourage? Because the entire say Obi aye bi nintino obi so betra so no so yebi. Okay? Now we so betra so no so yebi. Now we so betra so yebi. Entino ko Bono region, oko northern region, oko Volta region, omu nyina be start create bi. And then when it becomes everybody begins to do the same thing in the country now, and then begins to raise concerns. Because what your mama, you are under a democratic rule, okay? You are being governed by a constitution. Then a constitution, you know, your Ministry of Defense, police, military, national security, more. Now when you know, yeah, trust yes, I create defense force. Will be a creative defense force next time. Do you see that thing to say? Idea is we should all encourage, because other people will begin to also do the same thing. We should start to yebi. We should start to yebi. We should start to yebi. And when we all begin to do that, you know, and then now we say, and then how do you pay for the securities, you know, police and military, you know, how do you pay them? Because they were the people who are paid to do protect the citizens. So now, when everybody begins to create their own defense force, you know, then how are you going to pay the police and the military and the securities? You see, that's the point I'm raising. Because those are the people who are supposed to protect us. Unless, you never get to say, okay, for now, the security system, no, they are not protecting us. And I say, only a week. And I say, they are not protecting us until they say, yeah, be defending what they are. That one is fair. If you have gotten to a point where we think the securities are not protecting us, and for that matter, we have to protect ourselves there. That one is different. Okay. But if you have not gotten to that stage in there, I think we have Ministry of Defense. I'm not sure a security system so I mean that's my point. Any me viewer, any angle I'm free mobile. So if you have any question, you can ask me. Yes. Because and then there is no need paying a police officer at the end of the month. You police worker month be you military worker month be national security, you month be ni now so sika, minimum sika ni omuka. It is nice that say this are groups where they are, then they'll become more or less like useless. Because now people are getting their own securities. You get it? So that's the point I'm raising. Yes, that's the point I'm coming from. Yes. And do you have a question about you, but I don't like video, so I like video about me. Let me see your comments. Like the video for me. Let me see your comments. If you have not liked the video, please click the like button. I don't know how people don't like to like the video and share the video first. Please share the video and then like the video for me. Okay. Yes, so that's what we wanted to discuss, so that we know people's view and all that. Because me, I will not be surprised if I see Votarians also doing the same thing. I will not be surprised if I see the Northerners doing the same thing. I will not be surprised if I see the Bonos doing the same thing. I will not be surprised if I see the Chem, the blah blah blah. I mean, all those people do the same thing. Because if you start here, and no. So people begin to do the same thing. That's the angle I am speaking from. You get it? So it could be positive, it could be negative. It could be positive, it could be negative. And that is how I see the whole thing. Either positive or negative. So we need to be careful in whatever we do. Like I say, you might be creating these things for for good reasons, but not later no. I cover problem they are also. And so we should be careful with what we do. And maybe I'm extra careful. You get it? And so that's what I think. And Mom Watson, let me see your comments. Let me see your comments. People are not sending their comments. I don't know. And I a TikToker, and so many people are watching me. If here was supposed to be a TikTok, so many people will be watching, people will be commenting. But when they come to YouTube, oh Jesus Christ, people don't like to come to YouTube to support. But TikTok, you see so many people over there supporting, liking, sharing, requesting to talk and all that. when you come to YouTube, people are not ready to come here and support you here. Can you tell me the reason? Give me the reason why you guys don't like to support YouTube. Why? Even people are here. I can see 5 people are watching me, but they are all quiet. I don't even know who they are. They are quiet. They are not even writing something for me to know that, oh, okay, so this is this person. This is this person. This is this person. They are not liking the video. They are not sharing. I'm not seeing even likes. Okay. I don't know why. So, that's part, Charlie. It's all good. Yeah. So let me know your comments. I think I've spent 35 minutes. Yes, I have done 35 minutes. I think I've done well, and I'll be able to explain myself. I told you that in Ghana here, vigilante law, vigilante airline, Eco Parliament House, and dissolve no. Okay, they have actually dissolved vigilante law, Eco Parliament House. Ama yemra say yemma obian create vigilantes be whether a politicians for whatever. Yeah, the mraba say yemma obian create vigilante. It's mra kwapa ayato onum. Ya yemra e dey to Parliament House say yemma obian create vigilante. It's I don't know how these things are all unfolding. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me see. In today's democratic society, starting such a practice would be illegal. However, the Asante's own existed before independence, and I am not sure what agreement was made between the Ghanaian government. Yeah. We all don't even know whether this is well registered and it has been certified by the government. We all don't know. Okay, we all don't know. We don't know whether it has been registered and certified by the government. We don't know, and that's why we're all discussing this. Okay, we all don't know. We don't know, because if it is registered and certified, then it means right? So now the other tribes in Ghana can also do the same thing, because I'm a registered, so other can also do the same thing. And that's where my concern is that careful. We could end up creating problem for ourselves. That's my stand. Yeah. And I think the point is clear. These politicians are making Ghana unpopular. Yeah, Akabulam. I see these politicians are making Ghana unpopular. It's sad, Charlie. It's sad. It's sad. Because all my democrats are vigilantes, no. Politicians. No. And your politicians, but I have a fuck at home. Do you know that I have a fuck at home? When is that? Because Asante and Sase home 27 no. Ohene to Asase ma wa. Ohene bia o vigilante. Omo na mo to Asase ma nkofo na oma sa e vigilante fo akọ ho e protect Asase no. And I'll delete her. I'm going to be able to see her. Into any politicians, any creative vigilantes now. I'm going to create a uncle. I'm going to train phobia. I'm going to protect you on Sassy. It's not a problem. You know, it's not a problem. It was supposed to be a national security assembly. So, you know, I have 40 politicians. These two guys, no, I don't know. Yes, welcome, guys. I think that my spending 38 minutes. We are talking about Asante Defense Force, Bono Defense Force, Northern Defense Force, Voter Defense Force, Achim Defense Force, blah 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 Defense Force. Net, you can suffer sademano. And you said, is that the right way to go? Is that the right channel to go? Is Ghana safe? Ghana, are we safe? Are we safe as a country? That's what we are discussing. You know, we are all discussing that because we believe that a national something is here discussed. Yeah, and you know, Mr. Humble, what for you? So you guys have left their life. Major life, Ramame. So far, man, to me, I share life, no. I don't even know why life, no. Yeah, your life, no, to me in shampoo. They don't share the life. I don't know why they don't share the life and all that. I don't know. Yes. So guys, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You are all welcome. Welcome. So we are talking about this Asante Defense Force, Northern Defense Force, Bono Defense Force, Voter Defense Force, and all that. We're discussing those matters. Yes. And only as one you discuss what. Until me damwe na masi. Me damwe na masi. Wa be hwe me bia no. Kudos to you and thank you so much. We be hwe me bia. Thank you so much. You know. So I think I've done 40 minutes. You know. I think say it be see anom. Now mo share video no so mama. What me voice na ma share mama. Okay, mo share mama. After life no kwa no. You can still share the video for me. You can still like and share for me so that we can get more people to watch it and then share their views on this particular topic. As I say, it's no. I just major mo hano me dey see her. Yes, I think say me dey see her no. E da mo nyina mo so ase pa. E da mo nyina ase. One adwane here no. Obi adwane sisi here. Please, who join us? One adwane here. Let me know your name. Somebody just joined us. One adwane here no. Let me know your name. Okay, guys, into that thing is that this is a yeah.